Prophet B.C. Olujobi is not a happy man at the moment. He is the General Overseer of Wisdom Church International headquartered in K2. He has been a spiritual father to the President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu even before he met president. But right now, Prophet B.C. Olujobi is not happy with the president owing to the economic hardship prevalent in the country. He wants the president to get his act together and turn the situation in the country round. This is why last week he gathered together dozens of prophets and other young men and women under the aegis of Federation of Concerned Prophets of Nigeria and stormed the Lagos State House of Assembly. Is the spiritual whatever? Is Tinubu not a Muslim? Okay. They were received by a powerful delegation of the Lagos State House of Assembly who stood in for the Speaker of the House, the Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa. Prophet B.C. Olujobi handed over to them their demand documents after they had been addressed by the lawmakers who assured them their demands would receive the necessary attention on the floor of the House. Okay. Let me start by congratulating you on the success of the just concluded protest. What are your impressions about the whole process? How do you feel right now? This man was interviewed and asked these questions. He said, I am really pleased with the way the members of the Lagos House of Assembly responded to our protest. I didn't really expect they would give us that sort of response. It shows that they know what they are doing. This shows that this country will be greater in the not too distant future. I am particularly impressed with the response of the three lawmakers representing Shomolu, Oshodi and Ekwe, who spoke to us on behalf of the Speaker of the House. They are good people, and I am glad they also understand that the protest was not for us, the prophet us alone. It's for the entire country. It's for Muslims and Christians and also for the traditional worshippers. We are all in this together. I thank God for the lives of everyone that has joined us for this protest and the media as well. I thank them. They have been very helpful and supportive. We will all live long to witness the greatness of this country in the mighty name of Jesus. Well, a lot of people will be surprised to find that this protest is made up of prophets. What are those issues burning in your mind that you really want Mr. President to address as a matter of urgency? He said it is a whole lot of things. Insecurity is number one, the high rates of unemployment, the high cost of food items, the high price of our petroleum products, and several others. We also demand that this administration should probe the Buhari governments and just like what we told the lawmakers earlier. If we do not see changes very soon, we will go on our knees and pray against the government. We are over 1,000 prophets spread across the federation. There's just a few of us here right now that are here for the Lagos protest. Our colleagues in the other parts of the country will join us for the big protest if it eventually happens. But what? Those who have been following you closely know that you have always been there for the president, offering him spiritual support even before he became president. But now you seem to be against him. At what point did you realize you could no longer tolerate the situation of things in the country? Thank you very much. You know, when he started the journey, we were all there with him. I said it earlier. We fasted for him, we prayed for him. It is not that he gave me money or anything, but I just love the man, and I think to the best of my ability I have supported him. But to my surprise, the moment he took over office, everything changed for the worse. First was the increase in fuel price, and every other thing started to go up. A bottle of water was 50 naira, now it is 200 naira. Food items have gone up in price. We felt we need to remind him not to forget his promises to Nigerians and remember the son of whom he is. During his political journey, on the way to winning the presidential election, about 70 prophets led by my humble self fasted on his behalf for 7 days so that he could overcome all the spiritual and physical orders that were placed before him. Even me, personally, I experienced a lot of attack because of my support for the president before the election. In fact, some youth came to my church in large numbers and threatened to burn down the church. They went to our branches to cause chaos. So this is why I was upset when I started seeing the president's minister, the senators, all of them conducting themselves in very disgraceful manner, living life as though people are not suffering in this country. Wow. As an elder and spiritual father, what do you think is the problem? Is it that Mr. President is overwhelmed with issues, or he is power drunk and is no longer interested in the suffering of the masses? Or there is a spiritual problem that even the president himself cannot handle? What do you think is wrong with the president? He said, thank you very much. That is one area where the president needs to pray seriously. It is not easy to govern a local government, much more a country. It is not an easy thing to do. And that is why he needs the spiritual support of the prophet. It is not that we are not supporting the president and his government, but the thing is, do they even remember the support we have given to them in the past? But we do not even mind whether they remember us or not. Ours is to ensure we support him and help him transform Nigeria and make Nigeria great again. He cannot do it alone. The president himself knows he needs spiritual support. He is a man of great wisdom. Great wisdom, knowledge and understanding. But he still needs support. He must not relax. And this is where he needs to work with us, the prophets. We are the ones who speak to the masses and they listen to us. But the president is surrounded by devourers. He's surrounded by people who are after their own cause. They are after what they are ready to steal from the country. So I am sounding this warning to the president. He must not forget the reason why the masses voted for him to be there or to be their president. The masses are crying. He must listen to their cries. And he must do something about their frustrations and their pains. And let me repeat this again. If he fails to turn things around within the shortest period of time, we will rise up against him. And this time, it will be massive. You said moments ago, while speaking to the honorable members, that if the president does not turn the situation in the country within the next couple of months, over 1,000 prophets will come together to rise up against him. Are you hoping it won't get to that point where prophets of the land will rise up against the president of the Federal Republic? Well, it is up to the president. If he listens to our demands and makes the necessary changes, we will be there to further support him. We are about 70 prophets gathered here now, but we are well over 1,000 scattered all over the country. If he doesn't address the situation in the country and end the suffering of the masses, we will rise up against him. I am not boasting. Any man that the prophets of the land turn their back against will surely be in big trouble. But we love him. He's our man. He's a Yoruba man, and we trust that he can deliver. We will continue to pray for him and support him, and by the special grace of God, the country will not disintegrate in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay, Nanotago. The Bible says, pray for those in position of power and be subject to them. In Nigeria, prophets have been answered. You will never see them with security. Tinubu came to rescue Nigeria from wolf and jackal. So guys, let's know what you think and have your take in the comment section.